How are you now? Thanks for joining me. Now, really quick one. We saw, actually, it's the end of the day. It's the end of the first day of the month, 1st of December. And today, we've got the cricket on, also the golf. Going to crack a beer. And today, we're going to have an American beer. Thanks very much to Jay Powell, who has calmed markets, has said that they're going to be sort of lightening the raising that they've done. You've seen all the headlines. I don't need to go into that. Everyone has been ecstatic about it. The market lifted off and everything was off to the races. Fantastic. However, I am urging a little bit of caution in the face of these things, just based on things that have happened in the past. So first off, let's flick over and have a look at some of the stats. So be bullish, be in the market, be invested. But when it gets to a certain point, you just want to lighten the load a little bit. So you would have been investing in the market, it's fine. But now is maybe the time to have it, well, soon, should be, there'll be some signals to have a bit of a look at when you want to start lightening things off. So let's have a look at this here. This is a tweet that came through. Great person to follow, Charlie. He's got some beautiful stats and some beautiful strategies that he puts together. Have a bit of a follow of him. Twitter is an amazing source of material that you can find anything. You can also pretty much find any direction that you want to if you have got the confirmation bias sort of thing that you need to have your biases confirmed. Now, it's really easy. If you buy the S&P 500 when the VIX is above 30, so when everything's a bit panicky, and you sell it when the VIX is below 20, then you would have been up, and this was a couple of days ago, you would have been up 27.2% just on the S&P. Just doing that simple strategy. Buying and hold, you're down about 14%. It's actually now about 10% because the market rallied a little bit, but you're still off. So there's about a 40% outperformance from just doing that simple thing of when everyone's panicking, that's when you want to buy. When everyone is cool and calm and relaxed, that's when you want to sell. And if you do it the other way around, so if you freak out and you buy it when everything's calm, as in you chase it, you get that FOMO when the VIX is down. So the VIX is a volatility index, just to explain that. It's a measure of volatility. You can sort of see there's more panic that's out there. It's based on, there's a mathematical formula that's behind it. I'm not the guy to go into that. Find a scientist, find a PhD. I ain't that guy. So. And if you did the FOMO, chase it, so buy when the VIX is calm and sell when everything's panicky, which is what most traders do because that's how people react and that's the psychology of people in the market, then you'd be off 33%. Really simple. So you want to be having an eye on the VIX. So if you just want to follow this simple pattern, you just want to go, you know what, I'll only buy when the VIX is panicky, when everyone's freaking out, and I'll sell it when everyone's calm. That really simple way of going about it has worked perfectly this year. Now have a look at the next thing that I'm going to pull up here for you. Is now, Jay Powell did say that this is sort of going to be the start potentially of the pivot, or at least they're going to start to relax it. When the pivot points come, though, historically, that's always coincided with a bearish market that's just come straight after it. Last time the pivot came, it dropped. It was off 35%. We all know what happened there. Before then, we've seen things that have happened, off 58%, going back 51%, going all the way back through to the 80s and even the 70s. When the rate rising cycle comes to an end and they start to switch around and relax, the market comes off. It's a very, very counterintuitive. However, you can't argue with history. Doesn't mean that the same thing's going to happen going forward. Could do. Anyway, so where's the VIX? Let's have a bit of a look. So I've pulled up the volatility index. Like I said, it's a way of gauging volatility. I've put a simple line here at 20. So this is my interactive brokers package. Nothing too amazing here. It's just a simple weekly candle chart. And yesterday, so let's just take it back a touch here and see what we can pull together. This is a simple daily chart of the VIX. So see here, it was almost at 20, so it's almost at your selling point. Everything's calm and cruisy. And then it popped up. Great. And then after Jay Powell spoke, it's come back down again. It's not through that 20 point, not yet, but it almost is. So there's that line there, it's 20.01. When it gets below there, that's your signal to be selling. Look, that's as easy as I can make it if you just want those simple strategies, but a lot of people being really very excited, be a part of that rally, but always be prepared to just take some profits where you can, and definitely stay safe and stay ahead of the game, especially at this time of the year if you're trying to protect what you have towards the end of Christmas. Usually Christmas rallies come later and later every year. The last 2 years have been a little bit funny because of, it's been a bit of an anomaly, but this year I think it's going to be as late as possible. So potentially some pullback through December, great buying opportunity to come into then. But I mean, that's all general advice and you've got to actually play it the way it is, because no one has a crystal ball like that. Look, thanks very much. Have yourself a good one. Thanks, Jay, for the rally, and thanks everyone for your support. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you later on. Thanks a lot. Bye.